Larson in the lab. I'm back here with a swirling stomach. We have our vinegar again, about 1,000 milliliters, to show that you might have just eaten a meal and stretched out your stomach and you are regretting it because you have heartburn. We're going to add some bromothymol blue. Again, to the fact that it's turning yellow really indicates that there is an acid here in the stomach. I'm not getting a lot out of there, but there we go. So we have our stomach acid here, and we have already tested the antacids. They brought our pH down to about 5 after 3 of them, and then down to 6 after a little bit more of our antacid tablet. And next, let's try stomach relief, which is kind of like Pepto-Bismol. And this one is got a bismuth subsalicylate for our active ingredient. And so for this, it does say to take 30 milliliters every half hour if you have heartburn. So 30 milliliters is actually about 2 tablespoons if you are using the cap. So we're going to take 30 milliliters. And again, our pH is about 3 right now if it's just our plain stomach. So we're going to add in about 30 milliliters of this lovely antacid. It is pretty thick. I don't think I would like to take this one if I had to. So I'm going to go ahead and add our 30 milliliters to our 1,000 milliliter stomach and essentially stir it in. Okay. Gonna let this stir as our stomach would churn our food. I'm also gonna shake it up to see if that will help. If I have to take another dose, let's see. So at this point, I don't see it being as yellow as it was with our bromothymol blue. I'm going to try to find out the pH after 1 dose of this stomach relief fluid. So at this point, I still have a pH of about 3. That has not improved the pH a whole lot. So let's imagine a half hour passes and you're still miserable. So you decide to take some more of this. Maybe take 1 more dose. All right, and let's see how our pH is now after you've taken 1 more dose. You can see this has really turned the stomach contents quite pink. All right. Well, at this point, I still have a pH that is somewhere between 3 and 4, probably closer to 4, but somewhere between 3 and 4. So if you're thinking about pH and which of these heartburn relief would lower the pH of your stomach to help you feel better, I would so far go with the antacid. This stomach relief didn't really seem to do a lot to actually lower the pH, but it is pretty thick, so I can imagine that this stuff might have potentially coated the bottom of your esophagus and made it so that the acid might not have been able to access your esophagus as much, and maybe that would make you feel better. So tune into the next video. We're going to try 1 more antacid. This one is a different one that has a couple different active ingredients, and we'll talk about that in the next video. But this stomach relief did not seem to lower the pH significantly.